So I remember a while ago I was talking to my bereavement counselor, and she and I were talking about, I was talking about figuring out why I'm houseless, you know? Like, I need to figure that out. And I remember talking to her and telling her that camera is dirty. I don't know how my camera always gets dirty. It's my cell phone, but whatever. Oops. I remember telling her very specifically that the reason, I don't know if that looks better, whatever. I remember telling her that I felt like the reason I was houseless and had been houseless a number of times was because of my self-worth. And, linked with my self-esteem, like, obviously. Not the same thing, but similar, very similar. And I told her that I felt like not enough. I felt like not good enough, just not enough. Period. Just not enough. Just not enough of whatever it is. Whatever it was. Not enough love. Not enough money. Not enough time. Not enough fun. Not enough whatever. I wasn't enough. And this was a thing, man. This fucking bullshit. I know about the seatbelt chime. Like, trust me, I know all about the sound. It's maddening to me. However, I tune it out because I don't have a choice, so I just leave it. I'm not gonna let it bother me. I have the patience of a saint, obviously. The last time my seatbelt chime got stuck on, it was on for 4 months. Yeah, so you think you can't stand it? You have no idea. So, totally true. I'm not patient with everything like a saint, but I do have the patience of a saint, no doubt. So I remember telling her this about myself, and I knew that about myself. Like, I knew this, but I didn't know how to fix it. I didn't know how to tackle it. I didn't even know where to start. I mean, really, no idea. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of books and all kinds of shit about self-love and self-care and affirmations, all this shit, but if you're a person like me, who I can't fake it till I make it, man, I just can't fake it at all. And so, that's a good thing when you're, really authentic. Like, I'm a really authentic person, but always have been. But when you can fake it till you make it when you're, a little more full of shit, kind of thing. It's a little easier to fake things, but, when you're not, it's difficult. You listen to affirmation, and I hear bullshit, or lie, and I know that I'm lying to myself, so it makes it really hard, or at least it has been in the past, really hard to find affirmations, even if I wrote them myself, that worked for me. I mean, I could tell myself all kinds of shit all day long, and unless it rang true with me, I wasn't going to listen to it. I didn't want to hear it. It meant nothing to me. It would go in one ear and out the other, and even if I would do it for, weeks or months at a time, it would still not stick. So, I had to find a way to, make it true, or at least more true enough, right, for me to believe it, because, like I said, I can tell myself stuff all day long, and unless I believe it, it's like in one ear out the other kind of thing. So I set about doing something that I didn't know if it could be done. I didn't know if I could do it, but I knew that it was worth it. Dude, if you're gonna pass me, just fucking go. But I knew it was worth trying, that's for sure. So I set out to heal my broken heart. I didn't know if it was gonna work. I mean, I didn't really know what I was doing. I really just leapt. I didn't look, I just jumped. I had faith more than anything. And I knew that the alternative I couldn't spend any more time being miserable, unhappy, depressed, anxious, angry, bitter, resentful. I just couldn't. I was like, I was dying from the inside out. It was horrible. Everything was horrible. I mean, I couldn't be grateful. I mean, I was grateful, but like, it wasn't the kind of gratitude where like, you actually feel it, you know, like I was gratitude, but it was like a mental exercise for me. It wasn't really like, I didn't feel grateful. I thought grateful thoughts and things like that, but I really didn't feel it. And, you know, anybody who's, you know, awake enough understands that when you're thinking things, that's fine, but really, unless you feel it, it's not true. So I really plugged gratitude into my daily, like, equation of things. That was a huge thing. It was huge because the more I said the things that I was grateful for, even though it didn't feel true in that moment, it didn't always, I should say, it didn't always feel true in that moment. The truth of it was that over time, gratitude is a fake it till you make it kind of thing. You can say, even though you don't really feel it to begin with, you will feel it, because when you keep talking about the things that you're grateful for, your job, your car, your house, your dog, your cat, your husband, your wife, your brothers, your sisters, your mom, your dad, whatever, you know, or maybe you kwa to be alone and that's what you're grateful for. I don't know. Whatever that is for you. Oh, it's the best seatbelt chime in the world. It does change. It changes you. It changes something so it's so fundamental to manifestation, to creation. It's fundamental to everything that you could ever really want to know. When you plug that gratitude into the equation, into your equation, especially when you're trying to manifest something, gratitude will almost take you the whole way. I mean, excuse me, right? She knows. Stop, Moo. Stop, boo-boos. I love you. My moo. But gratitude is a powerful thing to use. Powerful tool to use. Powerful. Through gratitude and through, you know, meditation, meditation, prayer, I was doing not very much. I wasn't actually doing that much, but what I was doing it diligently. I didn't really have to be determined. I wanted to do what I was doing, but I was very consistent, and I was just really patient with myself. And over time, I realized that my heart was healed. I've talked about this before, but like, it was such a it's been such a powerful experience. Please stop. It's been such a powerful experience. I mean, life changing, like game changer, like forever changed. Because it was just, you have to understand, like, I was coming from the loss of 12 people. I lost 12 people. I later fell down into the seat crack. I lost 12 people. I was houseless. I had no place to live. The people that were alive, that said that they would help me, none of them helped me. Like, I was at the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. I mean, I remember, like, oh wow. So yeah, I mean, it was bad. It was really bad, and it looked bad too. I was not okay. I mean, you could kind of tell by looking at me, I was not alright, and I didn't care really about much of anything. Stop, Moo. And so, you know, coming through that the way that I did, like, you have to understand, like, basically anything could get thrown at me. I've had everything and then some thrown at me, all at the same time too. Not like there wasn't any like break. I didn't get, like, I mean, one year, the year of 2022, my best friend Margaret died in September. My great aunt died October 4th, and then my younger brother died December 20th of 2022. So like I didn't get any breaks, and then I lost my house. My house was stolen from me. My business was like, all this happened in about like 2 years. The last 2 years were the worst. They were really gnarly. The last 2 years in the house in Nipomo. And I didn't know what to do. You know, for a long time I gave up. I was still walking and talking. I hadn't like tried to unalive myself. But at the same time I was dead inside. I felt dead. I didn't feel like I was gonna make it. I mean, I really genuinely didn't know. But, you know, from what I was feeling, I was gonna say, yeah, no, we're probably not gonna make it through this. I didn't know. I didn't know what was gonna happen, honestly. I wasn't trying to unalive myself. It wasn't anything like that. I thought about it, but, you know, like, no, definitely not. Besides, I promised God a long time ago that I would never do that again. So, yeah, that's not an option. So, stop. So going through all that, she doesn't make any noise until I turn the video camera on. So that's why I get frustrated with her. It's weird. The fact that I came through it at all is like totally crazy, honestly. Like, most people don't survive what I survived, let alone help other people and keep their shit together. Like, you know, no, it's actually statistically rare as fuck, is what it is. I didn't really understand how strange my predicament, or my life, whatever you want to call it, has been until I started looking it up and like looking at the statistics of it, you know. And like, straight up, it's not normal. What I've been through is not normal. It's not common anywhere. It's not just uncommon here in the United States. Like, it's uncommon everywhere. I didn't really understand that for a long time. But when I looked at it that way, in the rarity of the circumstances, and then also the fact that I was okay. Like, I wasn't just okay, I was better than okay. I was healed. My broken heart was healed. My, you know, the whole houseless thing, and like, well, at least I wouldn't say the houseless thing was healed, but the part of it about not feeling good enough, not enough, whatever it was. Stop, babe. Stop, honey. That went away. Now, is it completely gone? No, not yet. Working on it. But that, like, I mean, I woke up to, I mean, my life was a mess. I had this car. I had a lot of money in a, you know, I had a lot of money in my GoFundMe account, and I had myself, and I had my dog, and I knew that, you know, I needed to do something. I knew that, you know, the last time I had been in Santa Barbara, like, things were up. God, I was a mess. It was a mess. And I needed to do something differently. Very different. Excuse me. And I think it took me probably like, it didn't take me that long, but it took a little time to like figure out what the fuck was actually going on. And then once I did start to figure out what was going on, or at least some of it, I acted accordingly. You know, I did the things that I knew were going to help me long term: prayer, meditation, exercise, fasting. When I did eat, you know, eating properly, things like that. Like, I set myself up for success. I did not want to fail. That was the biggest thing, was like, I do not want to fail. I don't want to go back to sleep. I don't want to get stuck somewhere in my ascension, and because I've ascended many times, but I would always get stuck. I would always fucking get stuck somewhere. And usually it had to do with Matrix stuff, because I didn't know how to maneuver the Matrix very well. I mean, I've hacked the organic Matrix so many times now. I'm definitely a hacker. Stop, Mia. Stop, boo-boo. Stop, honey. But, like, people think I'm a hacker when they talk to me online, and I have no idea why. I don't really understand it. I don't know anything really about Stop, boo. Sorry, I mean to touch her nose like that. I hit her nose. Baby girl, stop, honey, please. It's so annoying. I've had people outright accuse me of being a hacker, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm really not, though. I'm sure I could figure it out if I sat down and tried, like coding and programming. Yeah, no, but I've never done it, never. But like hacking the organic matrix to me was a lot more interesting. I'd rather write like DNA codes than, like technology codes. Like, it just seems more interesting to me. I'd rather be like activating light codes than. Hey, I want you to stop that. Stop. Yeah. Stop. But I'd much rather, activate light codes and rewrite DNA codes than organically, than sit and like program a computer or a cell phone or whatever. Although I've done that too. It sounds like, oh, well, you are a hacker then. Never mind. I used to work for a cell phone company when I was very young. And you had to program the phones. The analog phones, you had to program them. They didn't come pre-programmed. So you had to program them. But like, that's like all the programming I've ever learned. Anyway, it was all, whatever. So, anyway, no, I'm not a hacker. But anyway, like I said, it's much more interesting to me to do the organic stuff. Organic matrix is a lot more interesting. Plus, it's like, I think that, in a lot of ways, even though our technology is like off the hook crazy, I think hacking the organic matrix is more like relatable to people these days, because a lot of people, they know how to use technology, but shut the fuck up. I don't know why it's actually annoying me right now. It usually doesn't. But I can't tell if it's in stereo, like if I took my tweeter, if I like disconnected my tweeter, if I should just do like the left side or the right side. I don't fucking know. But plenty of people know how to use technology. Like, their phone, fucking computer, tablet, whatever the fuck, Bluetooth, whatever the fuck it is. The problem is, or at least the problem that I see with humanity right now, but like always, but like, especially right now, is that your technology has an instruction manual. You know what I mean? Like, you can figure that shit out. But hardly anybody knows how to program their organic matrix. Like their body, their mind, their spirit, their heart. Heart is where it's at. If you do not have your heart under control, like if you're not in control of your emotions, you are like at the mercy of this matrix. I really cannot. Like, so I don't like this light right here, but like if I go down any further, oh, okay, well there's, I can park like right here. Okay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? I can't tell if I'm like on the curb or what the deal is. Hold up. Hold up. At least the seatbelt chime has stopped now. But okay, well, I'm glad I checked. I'm like, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna laugh at that. Okay, let's see if I got it this time. Yeah, kind of. I get back up a little bit more. I like being like right on these trees because then I have shade in the morning. Or at least for a little while. Not for long, but it's better than nothing. Okay. So, but like I said, most people don't hack the organic matrix. They're so busy dicking around with technology. And they know how to use it really well. But they do not know how to deal with their own internal shit. And like, I'm telling you right now, that is the frontier that we should all be learning, because so many people have completely lost control over their thought process, the way they feel, all kinds of shit. And yet, like, we still seem to be like so focused on things that are not serving us. I gotta pee. And I gotta set the car up. Both fucking shit. Okay, no. I can't really do a video and set things up at the same time. I can. What you know about rolling down? Okay. What is this? Oh. Le bag. What is this? Please. What the fuck? How quickly I can do this. Oh, excuse me. Okay, here. Go on in the front. I'm gonna fix your bed. Go on in the front. Hey. Okay, come here. Come here, Boopus. Go on, please. Okay, I have to find. This is kind of a pain in the ass. Where are they? Oh, I'm so good at living in the car. Okay, I don't know. That's the answer right now. Whoever watches, if you made it this far, just fast forward. Whatever. I need to look. This is a shirt. Sorry, Moo. And like, truthfully, if I can do all of this homeless, alone, just my dog and me, that's it. That's it, literally. No one else. No one and nothing. Nothing's been there for us. Nothing. And I mean that when I say that. Not church. Not anyone. God was there. God is always there, but okay, I got it all the way down then. All right. Okay. Wow. Cheap thrills. It always gets me lightheaded. Every time. Oh my god. whoever watches this video, I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. I'm missing like 10 more things, but whatever. My noodle. I'm missing mine. It is so worth it to take the time to set up a comfortable place to sleep. Because, yeah, I've regretted it in the past, so I'm just gonna do it. And bitch about it the whole time. I'm kidding. But seriously, if you know, your technology has an instruction manual. Our bodies do not. Our minds do not. Our hearts definitely don't. So when you learn how to deal with that technology, those electronics, the other stuff is frankly fucking easy. And nothing is as daunting as dealing with organic programming, because like I said, there's no instruction manual for it. There's no way to like know for sure what you're doing is right or wrong or fucking like whatever. It's just not like that. It doesn't work that way. So, you know, it can be very frustrating. And a lot of what I'm seeing right now is mental illness and emotional imbalance. They're similar, not the same, but what? Oh. But I'm seeing the growth in mental and emotional imbalance is exponential right now. I mean, I think it's probably always been pretty fucked up, but like things are pretty bad right now. I don't think anybody could deny that, really. But if you get your mental and emotional connection straight, if you are able to heal your mind-heart connection and keep it healed, and like keep it, oh my God, keep it healed, keep it pure, keep it healthy, I would say that's probably like the best formula for success right now. Like, because even if somebody has some great billion dollar idea, they probably won't be able to execute it because they're so fucked up in the head. Like, I'm not kidding about that either. Like, people are exceptionally fucked up right now. And I don't mean like just, you know, I mean really fucked up. Like super duper fucked. I have to pee so fucking bad. Okay. You know, so it's like, even though I'm living in a car and all right now, I know that I am a healthier, more balanced, and honestly productive person, in the sense that I don't destroy shit. I don't drain systems, you know, like, draining like infrastructure of things because, you know, I can't figure out how to help my fucking self kind of problem. Okay, you're gonna have to stare at the ceiling because I have to pee. Oh my God. Like, wow. Okay. Wow. Sorry about the sound. I have not figured out how to pause videos. Oh my God, that really had to happen. Anyway, I would say that, you know, really, I think that the really successful people in this world, in this particular ascension, are going to be the ones that hacked the organic matrix. They're going to be the ones that know how to deal with their heart, their mind, their body, and like stay healthy, help other people be healthy. This is where the success is. This is where like the new, I wouldn't say new, but this is where the frontier is taking us, because everybody and their brother can figure out how to use a fucking cell phone. You know, like there are parameters to cell phones. There are programming languages. There is this, there's that, and the other fucking thing. And that's my point, is that that's a lot easier. What the fuck? Like, fuck off with that. It's a lot easier to deal with that than it is to try to reprogram a broken heart. Like, like by a lot. So, you know, I mean, if anyone was asking me for advice, that would be one thing, but nobody was. But I would say, like I just said, that, you know, hacking that organic matrix is really the way to not only like be successful in the future, but also to have a happy, healthy life now. You know, because I do not see things like changing in the ways that we've been told they're going to change. I don't know how to say that exactly, but I see things changing in other ways. And truthfully, I think we're at a loss if we're not learning how to deal with our own electronics capabilities, whatever, our own minds, in other words, our own minds and hearts. Because like shit is real. And, you know, the consequences of getting it wrong in one life can mean that you have to make those mistakes again in the next life and repeat that cycle all over again. And that, fuck, that just sounds like, it just doesn't sound like fun. And, you know, when we're looking at, you know, whole generations of people having to repeat things, and for the simplest of reasons too, you would think like, you know, that wouldn't be a thing. Well, it is. People are really lost right now, so I'm not sure how else to like help the situation or, you know, do much about it, except to teach people how to hack the organic matrix. Like, it's a big deal. You know, like that's a big thing. Anyway, love, blessings, and compassion to everyone. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And until next time, hack your organic matrix.